My name is Javier. I'll be talking about what is an effective study method that I have used. Um, from the book, at least, the main one that stood out to me that I have used before is distributed practice, which is basically to study across time and short durations instead of having the test last the day of you have the test and you study all last night. So instead of coming in all at once, you study throughout like the whole week leading up to a test. So you study a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow, a little bit the next day. Um, this method is the most useful for me because I uh, do work while going to school. Um, I'm not a full-time, but I do work 4 days out of the week. So those 4 days out of the week, I don't have the whole day to study. I have maybe just a couple hours or less in those days to work on stuff for school. Um, and then the next, or not the next, but another study method I have uh, not exactly used, but it was actually the opposite. Was the one that says be aware of interference, which is basically to reduce all distractions of television, music, or stuff like that. I do the exact opposite of this. When I am working on anything like school related, I have to have music on. Now the music is pickier, so like if I'm trying to like focus, I'm using like more relaxing music, either like stuff with only instruments or stuff like that. But typically, the the music helps me like stay focused and remember stuff. Especially if I use music while I was studying for something. While I'm taking the test, I will try to listen to the exact same song or like music that I was playing. I don't see anything in this chapter that's called that, but I know it is a studying method, like auditory, using auditory and stuff. Um, call it? The next study method I have used that actually works out a bit for me too is to keep moving, which is basically to exercise. Now, I'm not exercising in the middle of studying, but if I find that I can't focus anymore, or I'm having a hard time just like sitting down in the chair for a long time, I will literally stop like studying in general and like I don't know, like go to the gym or something and come back like an hour or so later, and then at that point I feel more refreshed. But yes, those are the main study methods I use, which is I could show to you. Um, Here it is, use distributed practice. Um, I do the opposite of interference. I listen to music to study and keep moving. But yeah, those are all the study methods I personally use.